Good evening. This is for my father. Just wait till your asses turn 18, then it's mine. That is the prediction a Richmond City police officer made about the future prospects of 3 African-American children standing in front of Albert Hill Middle School on March 28th. If predictive policing via use of SOMA global technologies is implemented in our city, the officer's soothsaying abilities may well be spot on. The mass incarceration of Black youth will continue to rise. Anyone with superficial knowledge of the scientific method knows when a hypothesis goes untested, unchallenged, it can then lead to false positive results, to selective perception, confirmation bias, looking for whatever confirms the theory you hold and ignoring the rest. So when location-based predictive policing tells an officer to go into a neighborhood to patrol for crime, the officer is more likely to find supposed criminal activity by the residents of those neighborhoods, even if the same behaviors are happening elsewhere. I live across the street from a park that is supposed to close at dusk. Routinely, there are groups of what appear to be mostly white youth in the park during late night hours, making so much noise that my neighbors and I have trouble sleeping. When I call the police seeking assistance, what I often get are police officers who drive by, flash lights at the park, and never have any direct contact with the offenders. Once I asked to speak with an officer hoping to get better results, and he told me, they aren't hurting anyone, they're just college kids. In my experience, Black neighborhood kids like my own son are treated like they are up to something as soon as they step out of their homes, and college students are frequently given free passes. So, de facto predictive policing is already occurring in the city of Richmond and is deeply affecting communities of color, which have already suffered from a history of redlining, poor schooling, and other systemic barriers to economic stability. Data released by the Richmond Police Department and analyzed by the Richmond Transparency and Accountability Project show that while Richmond is 48% Black, 75% of all use of force cases reported involve Black civilians. And 98% of all curfew violation reports involve Black, predominantly male youth, some of whom were actually older than 18. The city needs to focus on getting resources to these communities, and police need to focus on how to de-escalate situations, not to dive into them head first. Conquering should not be emphasized over serving. It is my hope that soon, now even, police officers will look into the eyes of Black children and see the eyes of the children they love.
You have 30 seconds.
As a woman who lost her father as a result of excessive police violence, I want for everyone in our community what Princess Blanding wanted for her brother and for us all. Help not death, help not arrests, help not prison, help not harm. To all the children of the city of Richmond, we are fighting for you. We predict prosperity, love, and safety in your futures. And we won't stop working until this hypothesis is confirmed.
Thank you, Ms. Rizzi.